Fresh salvos have been fired in the Elon Musk versus F-35 war, even as the aircraft maker Lockheed Martin, after losing out on the contract to build the U.S. Air Force's sixth-generation fighter jet, vowed to upgrade the fifth-generation F-35 Lightning II with sixth-generation technology. Tech czar Musk has never veiled his disdain for the most expensive weapon development program in the Pentagon's history, repeatedly calling the F-35s obsolete and expensive in the era of cheap swarms of drones. On earlier occasions as well, Musk has called the F-35 program the worst military value for money in history. His views have garnered attention, particularly since he was appointed to advise the U.S. government on optimizing federal spending. Today, we break down Musk's explosive remarks, the truth behind Chinese swarm drone capabilities, and what this means for the future of air combat. Musk's recent statement was made on X in the context of the burgeoning Chinese drone technologies. The ballooning F-35 cost was raised by investigative journalist Laura Loomer. She claimed that Lockheed Martin was delivering F-35 fighter jets that are simply not ready for combat. Media reports in the past have claimed that even in 2025, the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter program has not been able to meet guidelines for developing and testing software, particularly with the long-delayed Technology Refresh 3 and BLA 4 efforts, according to the annual Operational Test and Evaluation Report. In response to Loomer, Musk wrote on X, "Crewed aircraft will be destroyed instantly by cheap drone swarms." The F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter, developed by Lockheed Martin, is the Department of Defense's most expensive and ambitious weapons program. Despite being praised for its critical role in U.S. national security, the program has been consistently criticized for its excessive expenses and delays. The program is the most expensive military endeavor in history, with the U.S. Government Accountability Office estimating that its lifetime cost will exceed $2 trillion. In 2024, a declassified Pentagon report revealed the program's flaws. It said the overall reliability, maintainability, and availability of the U.S. fleet remains below service expectations. Lockheed Martin responded that the F-35 consistently meets or exceeds the reliability performance requirements we are contracted to deliver, as almost 90% of F-35 components are performing better than required. The aircraft is operational in 20 allied countries as well. While awarding the contract for the next-generation air dominance platform, christened F-47, to Boeing, the U.S. government has vowed to learn from the mistakes committed in developing the fifth-generation F-35 Lightning II, which has turned it into a boondoggle weapon program. The biggest mistake of all time has been that the U.S. government does not own the intellectual property associated with the development of the fifth-generation fighter. This has given the primary contractor control over several aspects of the aircraft's life cycle. Over the years, the U.S. Air Force has discussed the lessons learned from the development of F-35 fighter jets. One major issue has been the concurrency approach, where production began even before the design was fully frozen. This led to costly and time-consuming design changes during production. Lockheed Martin finally broke its silence when its chief executive, Jim Teichlet, claimed that the company can integrate 80% of sixth-generation NGAD technology into its fifth-generation F-35, which is already in production, at half the cost. This upgrade will create what will be known as the fifth-generation plus variant of the F-35. We're going to take the F-35 chassis and turn it into a Ferrari, Teichlet asserted. The importance of manned fighter jets for long drawn-out, important missions has not been disputed, but the rise of the Chinese drone industry has created ripples in the strategies of the world's leading countries. Chinese drones like DJI or military models cost a thousandth of the price of an F-35, but can destroy one in seconds, Musk wrote. Crewed fighter jets are an inefficient way to extend the range of missiles or drop bombs. A reusable drone can do so without all the overhead of a human pilot. Even before the Ukraine-Russia war underscored that the future warfare will have a greater component of unmanned combat vehicles, China had factored unmanned systems into its strategic planning. China's 2019 Defense White Paper states that there is a prevailing trend to develop long-range precision, intelligent, stealthy, or unmanned weaponry or equipment. It adds that intelligent warfare is on the horizon. China's Winglong and Kaihong series have become platforms of choice for countries worldwide, particularly in the Middle East and North Africa. It also has a fleet of reconnaissance drones, including the high-altitude, long-endurance Soaring Dragon and Cloud Shadow. China's domination of the drone market was on full display during the Zhuhai Air Show in 2024. Beijing unveiled new members of China's CH drone family, including CH-9 and CH-7. Another low-cost drone, CH-3D, and a cargo drone, CH-YH-1000, were also on display. The CH-9, the latest entry in the CH armed reconnaissance drone series, has a range of 11,500 kilometers and can take off with a weight of 5,000 kilograms. It can fly for 40 hours doing surveillance. Besides these drones, China has unveiled the next-generation mother of all drones, capable of carrying smaller drones in its belly. The Jetank, a heavy, unmanned aerial vehicle, was showcased for the first time at the Zhuhai Air Show 2024. The large drone can carry missiles, bombs, and smaller drones, earning the moniker of swarm carrier. The U.S. Government Accountability Office defines drone swarms as consisting of coordinated systems of at least 3 and potentially thousands of drones that can perform missions autonomously with minimal human oversight. These swarms utilize swarm intelligence by emulating biological patterns observed in groups of ants, bees, or birds, where decentralized rules generate complex collective behavior. The drone swarms are set to become battlefield disruptors, utilizing artificial intelligence to execute complex maneuvers. China has made significant advancements in swarm drone technology, positioning itself as a global leader in this emerging field. Companies like CEC and institutions such as the National University of Defense Technology have played a pivotal role in developing this capability, reflecting China's strategic emphasis on asymmetric warfare and intelligentized combat. And there you have it. Whether you view Musk as a visionary or a provocateur, one thing is clear. The future of air combat is rapidly evolving, and unmanned systems are no longer science fiction. They're shaping military doctrines around the world. As the Pentagon continues to invest billions into programs like NGAD, and nations like China push ahead with drone swarms and hypersonic tech, the question isn't just how capable the F-35 is anymore. It's how long will it remain relevant in this new era of autonomous warfare? So, what do you think? Is Musk right? Are manned jets like the F-35 already obsolete in the face of swarm technology? Or is this just another exaggeration? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the future of global defense.